Imagine this. You're sitting on a park bench, watching the world go by. The sun is warm on your face, and you're reflecting on the life you've lived. But then, a question creeps into your mind. How much time do I really have left? After 70, every year feels like a gift, but it's also a time when your body starts sending you signals about your future. Some people in their 70s are hiking mountains, learning new skills, and living with incredible vitality, while others are struggling with fatigue, aches, and health challenges. What's the difference? It's not just luck or genetics. It's often a combination of subtle signs that reveal how long and how well you might live. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 powerful signs that can give you a clearer picture of your potential lifespan after 70. These aren't vague predictions or myths. They're based on real science and patterns observed by researchers and doctors who study longevity. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what these signs are, but also how to use them to your advantage. Whether you're already in your 70s or planning ahead, this information could be the key to adding more vibrant, healthy years to your life. So, if you're ready to take control of your future and discover what your body might be telling you, let's dive in. In this video, we'll explore 5 critical reasons why traveling after 70 can be risky. If you find this content helpful, comment 1 below to let us know. If you don't, comment 0 and share your thoughts on how we can improve. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insightful discussions and tips tailored to your lifestyle. Your support helps us create content that matters to you. Now, let's get started and uncover the realities of traveling after 70. Let's talk about something that might surprise you: your walking speed. It's not just about getting from one place to another. It's a powerful indicator of your overall health, and even how long you might live, especially after 70. Scientists have discovered that the speed at which you walk is closely linked to your physical and mental well-being. It's almost like your body's built-in health check, revealing everything from muscle strength and heart health to balance, coordination, and even cognitive function. Imagine 2 people, Emma and Carol, both in their mid-70s. Emma walks with confidence. Her steps are quick and steady. Her posture is upright, and she can easily keep up with her friends on their morning strolls. She doesn't need to think twice about stepping off a curb or climbing a few stairs. Carol, on the other hand, has noticed a change over the years. Her pace has slowed down, her steps are smaller, and she often feels unsteady. She finds herself pausing more often to catch her breath or regain balance. She dismisses it as just part of getting older, but in reality, her body is trying to tell her something important. Studies show that a slower walking speed is often an early sign of underlying health issues. It could indicate weakening muscles, reduced cardiovascular fitness, joint problems, or even the early stages of neurological conditions like Parkinson's or dementia. In fact, research published in medical journals suggests that walking speed can be as accurate as more complex medical tests when it comes to predicting longevity. One study found that older adults who maintained a faster walking pace tended to live longer, healthier lives compared to those who slowed down significantly. Think of walking as a full-body activity. When you take a step, your muscles, bones, heart, lungs, and brain all work together. If any one of these systems starts to weaken, your walking speed is one of the first things to be affected. Strong legs and core muscles are essential for maintaining a steady pace. If muscles weaken, walking naturally slows down, making daily activities more challenging. A brisk walking speed means your heart and lungs are supplying enough oxygen to your muscles. If you get winded easily, it might be a sign that your cardiovascular fitness needs improvement. Walking requires coordination between your legs, brain, and nervous system. Slower walking could indicate a decline in balance, increasing the risk of falls. Interestingly, studies have linked walking speed to cognitive health. A significant slowdown in walking pace has been associated with a higher risk of cognitive decline and memory issues. The best part? You're not stuck with the speed you're at now. Walking is one of the most accessible ways to boost your health at any age, and even small improvements can make a difference. Even a short 10 to 15-minute walk each day can help improve strength, endurance, and circulation. If you can, aim for 30 minutes of brisk walking most days of the week. Simple exercises like leg lifts, squats, or using resistance bands can build leg strength. Tai Chi or yoga can help with balance, reducing the risk of falls. Walk tall with your shoulders back and eyes forward. Take full, natural steps rather than shuffling. Engaging your core can also help with stability. Try to gradually increase your walking speed over time. If you usually walk at a leisurely pace, pick up the tempo for short bursts and slowly build endurance. Proper hydration and nutrition play a big role in maintaining energy levels and preventing muscle fatigue, helping you move with ease. Have you ever noticed that simple tasks, like opening a jar, holding onto a shopping bag, or shaking someone's hand, don't feel as easy as they used to? It might not seem like a big deal, but your grip strength is actually a powerful sign of your overall health. Doctors and researchers have discovered that how strong your hands feel can tell a lot about the rest of your body. A firm grip often means strong muscles, good circulation, and an active, healthy lifestyle. But if your grip is getting weaker over time, it could be a warning sign. It may signal muscle loss, a higher risk of falls, and even potential heart or brain health concerns. For years, researchers have studied grip strength as a predictor of health outcomes. A major study published in The Lancet found that grip strength is a stronger predictor of mortality than even blood pressure. Another study in JAMA Neurology linked weak grip strength to a higher risk of dementia and cognitive decline in older adults. Why? Because grip strength isn't just about your hands. It's a window into your entire body's muscular health. Think about it. Your ability to grip, hold, and carry objects depends on more than just your fingers. Your forearm, shoulders, and even your core work together to provide strength and stability. When grip strength declines, it's often an early sign that muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia, is occurring throughout the body. And once that muscle loss starts, it becomes harder to maintain mobility, independence, and overall health. Let me tell you a quick story. Meet Margaret, a 75-year-old woman who has always enjoyed gardening, cooking, and staying active. She never thought much about her grip strength until one day she struggled to open a jar of pickles. At first, she laughed it off, thinking it was just a stubborn lid. But over time, she started noticing other changes. Carrying groceries felt heavier than before. Her hands would tire easily when holding onto objects for long periods. Even simple tasks like opening doors or buttoning her coat felt more difficult. What Margaret didn't realize was that her weakening grip was a sign of something bigger. Her body was losing muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia. This wasn't just about her hands. It was affecting her entire body. With reduced muscle strength, Margaret became more prone to balance issues, which increased her risk of falls. She also started feeling more fatigued, less confident in her movements, and hesitant to do activities she once loved. Now, compare Margaret to her friend Helen, who's the same age. Helen, unlike Margaret, has always made a point to stay active. She regularly does simple exercises like squeezing a stress ball, lifting light weights, and carrying grocery bags instead of using a cart. These small habits have made a big difference. Her grip is still strong, and she hasn't noticed any decline in her ability to perform daily tasks. The difference between them? Helen's strong grip is a sign that her muscles and her overall health are holding up well, while Margaret's weakening grip is a signal that her body is becoming weaker in ways she hadn't realized. Your grip strength isn't just about being able to shake hands firmly or open a stubborn jar. It's a powerful indicator of how well your body is aging. A strong grip usually means you have good overall muscle strength, which helps you stay active and independent. Studies show that people with weaker grips are more likely to develop heart disease and have a higher risk of cardiovascular issues. Research has linked poor grip strength to a higher risk of dementia and memory decline, meaning your grip could reflect the health of your brain. Weak hands often mean weaker legs and core muscles, which can lead to more falls, fractures, and loss of mobility. A strong grip is linked to a longer, healthier life, while a weak grip is associated with higher risks of chronic disease and earlier mortality. If your grip strength isn't what it used to be, don't worry. It's not too late to improve it. Just like any other muscle in your body, your hands, wrists, and forearms can be strengthened with the right exercises. The best part? You don't need fancy gym equipment to do it. Squeezing a tennis ball or stress ball is an easy and effective way to strengthen your hand muscles. Simply squeeze and release the ball for 30 seconds at a time. Using hand grippers, small devices designed to help improve grip strength, can be used anywhere. Start with light resistance and work your way up. Instead of using a cart for light bags, carry grocery bag yourself to engage your grip, arm, and shoulder muscles. If you're able to, simply hanging from a pull-up bar for a few seconds at a time helps build grip strength, arm endurance, and overall upper body stability. Holding a dumbbell or a weighted bag in each hand and walking a short distance, known as farmer's walks, improves grip, forearm strength, and posture all at once. Even practicing opening jars and bottles regularly can help maintain dexterity and strength. So, here's my challenge to you. Test your grip. Try opening a jar, carrying a heavy bag, or even shaking someone's hand. Does it feel harder than it used to? Do you notice your hands tire more quickly? If so, don't ignore it. These small signs will be hinting at a much bigger picture of your overall health. Your grip strength today might just predict how well you'll hold on to life in the years to come. The good news is, it's never too late to improve. Balance. It's one of those things we rarely think about until it starts to fade. But what if I told you that your ability to stand on one leg for just 10 seconds could reveal a lot about how long and how well you'll live? It might sound surprising, but research has shown that balance isn't just about staying upright. It's a crucial measure of your overall health. People with poor balance are at a much higher risk of falls, which can lead to broken bones, hospital stays, and a loss of independence. But that's not all. Studies have linked balance difficulties to cognitive decline, muscle loss, and even a shorter lifespan. On the flip side, those who maintain good balance well into their 70s and beyond tend to live longer, stay more independent, and enjoy better overall health. Let me introduce you to two women, both 72 years old. Susan and Linda. Susan loves gardening and spending time with her grandkids. One afternoon, while planting flowers, she bent down to grab her trowel and nearly lost her balance. She caught herself just in time, but it shook her confidence. Looking back, she realized she had been feeling unsteady for a while, getting dizzy when she stood up too fast, wobbling while putting on her shoes, even needing to steady herself against the counter while cooking. She dismissed it as part of aging, but what she didn't realize was that her declining balance was a warning sign. Her muscles were getting weaker, her coordination was slipping, and her brain wasn't processing movement as quickly as it once did. Now, compare Susan to her friend Linda, who is also 72. Linda has always made balance a priority. She practices standing on one leg while brushing her teeth, does simple yoga exercises, and even challenges herself to walk heel to toe down the hallway. Her efforts have paid off. Her balance is rock solid, and it shows in her confidence and independence. She doesn't worry about falling. She walks with ease, and she can chase after her grandkids without a second thought. The difference between them? It's not just luck or genetics. Linda's strong balance is a reflection of her active lifestyle and her commitment to keeping her body and brain strong. Susan's struggles, on the other hand, are a signal that her health needs attention before it leads to bigger problems. Balance isn't just about preventing falls. It's a reflection of your overall well-being. When your balance is strong, it means your muscles are active, your coordination is sharp, and your brain is working efficiently. But when it starts to slip, it often signals deeper issues, like muscle weakness, poor circulation, or even early cognitive decline. Here's the good news. Balance isn't something you lose overnight, and it's definitely not something you can't get back. Like any other skill, it can be improved with simple, consistent practice. If you're worried about your balance, or you just want to keep it strong for years to come, try these simple exercises. The 10-second test. Stand on one leg with your hands at your sides. Can you hold it for at least 10 seconds without grabbing onto something? If not, it's a sign you need to work on your stability. Heel-to-toe walk. Walk in a straight line, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other. This strengthens coordination and stability. Single leg stand. Try standing on one foot while brushing your teeth or waiting for your coffee to brew. Switch legs and challenge yourself to hold it a little longer each day. Chair-assisted squats. Sitting and standing from a chair without using your hands builds leg strength, which is essential for balance. Tai Chi or yoga. These gentle movements improve flexibility, coordination, and strength, all key for maintaining balance. The best part? These exercises don't require any fancy equipment, and you can do them right at home. Even small changes in your daily routine, like standing on one leg while washing dishes or walking on uneven surfaces like grass, can help you regain and maintain your balance over time. Right now, take a moment to test your balance. Stand up, lift one foot, and see if you can hold it steady for 10 seconds. If you can, great. Keep practicing to maintain that strength. If you wobble or have to grab onto something, don't worry, but don't ignore it either. This simple test could be the wake-up call you need to start improving your balance today. Because here's the truth. The stronger your balance is now, the longer you'll stay independent, active, and confident in the years to come. So why not start today? Let's talk about something we all do but often take for granted: sleep. It's easy to think of it as just a way to recharge after a long day. But the truth is, sleep is one of the most powerful tools for maintaining your health, especially as you get older. The quality of your sleep doesn't just affect how rested you feel in the morning. It influences everything from your memory and immune system to your heart health and even your lifespan. For people over 70, good sleep is like a secret weapon. Studies have shown that high-quality, uninterrupted sleep is linked to a stronger immune system, sharper brain function, and even a longer, healthier life. On the other hand, poor sleep has been connected to an increased risk of heart disease, stroke, cognitive decline, and a weakened immune system. And it's not just about how many hours you spend in bed. It's about how deep and restorative those hours actually are. Let me introduce you to two women, both 74 years old, Evelyn and Margaret. Evelyn has always been a light sleeper, but in recent years, she's noticed that her sleep has become even more fragmented. She wakes up multiple times a night, sometimes for no reason at all. She brushes it off as just part of aging, but slowly, she starts feeling the effects. During the day, she experiences brain fog, low energy, and a dip in her mood. Tasks that once felt easy now feel like a struggle. She chalks it up to getting older, not realizing that her restless nights are quietly draining her health. Her body isn't getting the deep, restorative sleep it needs to repair itself, and over time, the impact adds up. Now, compare Evelyn to her friend Margaret, who is the same age. Margaret has always made sleep a priority. She sticks to a regular bedtime, avoids screens and bright lights before bed, and keeps her bedroom dark and quiet. She sleeps soundly for 7 to 8 hours a night, and when she wakes up in the morning, she feels refreshed and ready to take on the day. Because of her consistent sleep habits, Margaret enjoys steady energy, mental clarity, and a stronger immune system. The difference? Margaret's deep sleep is helping her body thrive, while Evelyn's poor sleep is quietly working against her. Sleep isn't just about resting. It's when your body does its most important work. During deep sleep, your brain clears out toxins that build up during the day, helping to keep your memory sharp and reducing the risk of cognitive decline. Sleep is when your immune system recharges, making it easier for your body to fight off infections and inflammation. Poor sleep has been linked to higher blood pressure and an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. Your body uses sleep to repair and rebuild muscles, bones, and tissues, helping you maintain strength and mobility. Sleep helps regulate hormones that control everything from metabolism to stress levels. Disrupted sleep can lead to weight gain, insulin resistance, and an increased risk of diabetes. The reality is, when you sleep well, you age well. But if your sleep is suffering, so is your body. If you find yourself tossing and turning at night, waking up frequently, or feeling exhausted during the day, it's time to take a closer look at your sleep habits. The good news? You can improve your sleep at any age. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Consistency helps regulate your body's internal clock. Blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs can interfere with your body production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. Try switching to a book or listening to calming music instead. Take a warm bath, practice deep breathing, or do some light stretching to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. A cooler room, around 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius, with blackout curtains can make a big difference in sleep quality. Caffeine can stay in your system for hours, making it harder to fall asleep. Alcohol might make you drowsy at first, but it actually disrupts deep sleep. Regular movement, like walking, yoga, or gentle strength training, helps promote better sleep. Just try to avoid intense workouts right before bed. Herbal teas like chamomile or supplements like magnesium can help promote relaxation. If you've tried all these tips and still struggle with sleep, it might be time to talk to a doctor. Conditions like sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, or even certain medications can interfere with sleep quality, and getting the right treatment can make all the difference. So let me ask you, how's your sleep? Do you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day? Or do you drag yourself out of bed feeling drained? If it's the latter, don't ignore it. Your body is sending you a message. Small changes to your sleep habits today can make a huge difference in your health tomorrow. And before you go, let me know in the comments, how many hours of sleep do you usually get each night? If you found this helpful, type the word rested below, so I know you're here. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another health tip. Let's talk about something we all do every day, but don't always think about in terms of longevity. Eating. Food is more than just fuel. It's one of the most powerful tools you have for staying strong, sharp, and independent as you age. The way you eat after 70 isn't just about satisfying hunger. It's a direct reflection of your overall health. A healthy appetite and a well-balanced diet help keep your body strong, your immune system resilient, and your energy level steady. But sudden loss of appetite or poor eating habits, that could be a red flag for underlying health issues and even accelerate aging. Let me introduce you to two men, both 76 years old, Arthur and George. Arthur has always loved food. He enjoys cooking, trying new recipes, and making sure his meals include fresh vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. He sees food as a way to nourish his body, keep his mind sharp, and enjoy life. His balanced diet helps him feel strong, energized, and resilient. When flu season comes around, he rarely gets sick. He still takes long walks, plays with his grandchildren, and wakes up each morning feeling ready for the day. Now let's look at George. He used to love big family dinners and home-cooked meals, but in the past year, something has changed. He doesn't feel as hungry as he used to, and when he does eat, he often reaches for quick, processed snacks instead of real nutrient-rich foods. He's lost weight without trying, but not in a healthy way. He feels tired all the time, weak, and unmotivated. George assumes it's just part of aging, but what he doesn't realize is that his shrinking appetite isn't just a small change. It's a warning sign. His body isn't getting the nutrients it needs to stay strong, heal properly, or fight off infections. Over time, this can lead to muscle loss, a weaker immune system, increased frailty, and even cognitive decline. A loss of appetite might seem harmless at first, but it's often linked to deeper health issues. It can be a sign of slower digestion. As we age, digestion can slow down, making food sit heavier in the stomach, which reduces hunger. Appetite-controlling hormones can fluctuate, leading to a decrease in hunger signals. Many common medications for blood pressure, pain, or depression can suppress appetite. Emotional well-being plays a huge role in eating habits. If meal times become lonely or routine, people may eat less without realizing it. A reduced interest in food can sometimes be an early warning sign of Alzheimer's or other cognitive issues. When you don't eat enough nutrient-dense foods, your body starts looking for energy elsewhere. It breaks down muscle tissue. This leads to muscle weakness, making everyday activities like climbing stairs or carrying groceries more difficult. Your body struggles to repair itself from injuries or illnesses. A weaker immune system leaves you more vulnerable to infections, colds, and flu. Losing muscle and strength affects balance and coordination, increasing the risk of falls. Without proper nutrition, your energy levels crash, and thinking clearly becomes harder. The bottom line? The way you eat today will determine how strong, independent, and vibrant you are in the years ahead. The good news? You can take control of your diet at any age and reverse many of these effects. Prioritize nutrient-dense foods. Focus on lean proteins like chicken, fish, eggs, whole grains, healthy fats such as avocados, nuts, olive oil, and colorful fruits and vegetables. If big meals feel overwhelming, try eating smaller portions throughout the day instead of skipping meals. Dehydration can make you feel sluggish and suppress hunger, so drink plenty of water, herbal teas, or flavored water with lemon. If you've lost interest in food, try spicing up your meals with new flavors, eating with friends or family, or playing music while you cook. Protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass, so try to include eggs, fish, lean meats, tofu, or beans in your diet daily. Talk to a doctor if you notice sudden appetite changes. A significant loss of appetite could be a sign of an underlying medical issue, like digestive problems, depression, or a side effect of medication. So, let me ask you, how's your relationship with food? Are you still enjoying your meals and feeling energized, or have you noticed a decline in your appetite and energy levels? If you've been skipping meals, relying on processed foods, or feeling less hungry than usual, don't ignore it. Your body is trying to tell you something. And if you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. Drop the word nourish below so I know you're here. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another health tip. The way you handle stress after 70 isn't just about staying mentally balanced. It's one of the most powerful indicators of how long and how well you'll live. Chronic stress isn't just an emotional burden. It's a silent threat to your overall health. It weakens your immune system, raises your risk of heart disease, speeds up the aging process, and even affects your brain. But here's the good news. People who learn to manage stress effectively tend to stay healthier, more active, and mentally sharp well into their later years. Let me introduce you to two women, both 77 years old, Clara and Barbara. Clara has been through a lot in her life. Health scares, financial worries, family drama. But she has a secret weapon. She knows how to handle stress. Whenever life gets overwhelming, she takes a deep breath, goes for a walk, practices gratitude, or calls a friend. She doesn't let stress take over. Instead, she focuses on what she can control and lets go of what she can't. Her ability to stay calm and find peace even in difficult moments has had a powerful impact on her body. Clara has steady blood pressure, restful sleep, and a strong immune system. Even as she's aged, she has kept her energy, her positivity, and her mental sharpness. Now, let's talk about Barbara. Barbara is a worrier. She constantly frets about things beyond her control, her adult children's choices, the state of the world, even the weather. She holds on to stress like a heavy weight, carrying it with her throughout the day. Over the years, her stress has taken a serious toll. She struggles with high blood pressure, can't seem to get a good night's sleep, and often wakes up feeling exhausted. Even after 8 hours in bed, she gets sick more often, and when she does, it takes longer for her body to recover. What Barbara doesn't realize is that her chronic stress is quietly damaging her health, making her age faster and increasing her risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, and even depression. Many people think of stress as something that's just in the mind, but in reality, it affects your entire body. When you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. In small amounts, cortisol can be helpful. It gives you energy and helps you react quickly to challenges. But when stress becomes chronic, cortisol remains elevated, and that's when problems start. It weakens your immune system, making you more vulnerable to infections and illnesses. It increases inflammation, raising the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, arthritis, and even Alzheimer's. It disrupts sleep, leading to insomnia, poor quality rest, and constant fatigue. It affects digestion, causing stomach problems, bloating, and changes in appetite. It speeds up aging. Chronic stress has been linked to shorter telomeres, the protective caps on your DNA, which are directly connected to aging and longevity. The bottom line? Long-term stress can literally take years off your life. But here's the good news. You have the power to reduce stress and protect your health, no matter your age. The key to longevity isn't eliminating stress completely. That's impossible. The secret is learning how to manage it. Just a few minutes of slow, deep breathing can lower cortisol levels and relax your nervous system. Gentle activities like walking, stretching, or Tai Chi help release stress and keep your body strong. Laughter reduces stress hormones and boosts feel-good chemicals like endorphins. Watch a funny movie. Share a joke with a friend. Whatever makes you smile. Staying informed is important, but constantly worry about things outside your control only increases stress. So limit your news intake and focus on what you can control in your own life. Spending just a few minutes each day being present through mindfulness or meditation can lower stress levels significantly. Calming music can lower blood pressure and reduce anxiety almost instantly. Talking to a friend, family member, or even a pet can lower stress and increase happiness. Nature has a powerful stress-relieving effect. Just 10 minutes of sunlight and fresh air can boost your mood. Journaling or listing things you're grateful for can help shift your mindset from stress to appreciation. So, let me ask you, how do you handle stress? When life throws challenges your way, do you find ways to adapt and move forward, or do you hold on to worry and let stress take control? Your ability to stay calm, find solutions, and focus on what you can control isn't just good for your mind. It's a key factor in how long and how well you live. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or weighed down by stress, don't ignore it. Your body is telling you something. And if you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. Drop the word calm below, so I know you're here. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another health tip. Let's talk about something that might surprise you. The strength of your relationships could be one of the most powerful predictors of how long and how well you'll live after 70. It's not just about having people around. It's about the quality of those connections. Decades of research have shown that people with strong social ties, whether through family, friendships, or community involvement, tend to live longer, healthier, and happier lives. On the flip side, chronic loneliness has been linked to an increased risk of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early mortality. In fact, some studies suggest that loneliness can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day when it comes to your health. That's right. Not having meaningful connections could be as bad for you as a lifetime of smoking. Let me share a story to show you just how powerful social connections can be. A tale of two lives, Harold versus Victor. Meet Harold, an 80-year-old man who's always been the life of the party. He's the kind of guy who knows everyone in his neighborhood. He hosts weekly card games, chats with friends at a coffee shop, and never misses a chance to call his grandkids just to check in. Harold's life is filled with laughter, conversation, and purpose. His relationships keep him engaged and active, and his mind stays sharp because he's always interacting with people. Even on days when he's feeling down, a quick phone call or a visit from a friend lifts his spirits. But here's the real kicker. Harold's strong social connections aren't just making him happy. They're keeping him healthy. His blood pressure is stable, his immune system is strong, and he recovers faster from illnesses than people who are socially isolated. Now, let's look at Victor, Harold's neighbor, who is also 80 years old. Victor has always been more of a loner. He used to have friends, but over the years, he's lost touch with many of them. His family lives far away, and his days are mostly spent alone, watching TV, reading, or doing small tasks around the house. At first, Victor thought he was fine with the solitude, but over time, he started feeling the effects. His mood dipped, his energy levels dropped, his memory wasn't as sharp, he wasn't as quick with his words, and he often felt tired and unmotivated. What Victor didn't realize was that his isolation wasn't just affecting his mood, it was taking a serious toll on his health. Loneliness isn't just emotional, it's physical. Many people think loneliness is just about feeling sad, but it's much more than that. When you're socially isolated, your body actually goes into a state of stress. Your brain perceives loneliness as a threat, triggering a release of stress hormones like cortisol. Over time, high cortisol levels can weaken your immune system, making you more prone to infections and illnesses. It can increase inflammation, which has been linked to heart disease, arthritis, and other chronic conditions. It can raise blood pressure, increasing the risk of strokes and heart attacks. It can speed up cognitive decline, leading to memory problems and a higher risk of dementia. It can disrupt sleep, making it harder for your body to recover and recharge. In other words, loneliness doesn't just make you feel bad. It actively damages your body. But here's the good news. It's never too late to rebuild your social connections and improve your health. How to strengthen your social life at any age. You don't need to be surrounded by people all the time to reap the benefits of strong relationships. Even small, meaningful interactions can make a big difference. Here are some simple but powerful ways to stay socially connected. Reach out to an old friend. Pick up the phone and call someone you haven't talked to in a while. A simple, "Hey, I was thinking about you," can rekindle old friendships. Join a group or club, whether it's a book club, a walking group, a chess club, or a community center. Being part of a regular gathering helps create lasting bonds. Strengthen family ties. Even if family members live far away, video calls, letters, or even voice messages can keep the connection alive. Volunteer in your community. Helping others not only gives you a sense of purpose, but also introduces you to like-minded people. Consider a pet. If human companionship isn't always available, a pet can provide comfort, routine, and emotional support. Talk to people in your daily life. A simple conversation with a cashier, a neighbor, or someone at the park can brighten your day and keep you engaged. Attend local events. Whether it's a concert, religious service, or local festival, these activities provide natural opportunities to meet and interact with people. The key is to stay engaged and make an effort, even when it feels easier to stay in your comfort zone. Your social life equals your lifespan. So, here's my question for you. How strong are your relationships? Are you staying connected to the people who matter most? Or have you found yourself pulling away? The relationships you nurture today don't just bring joy. They help ensure that you stay healthier and live longer in the years to come. If you've been feeling isolated, take that first step. Call someone. Say yes to an invitation. Show up. Even the smallest effort can change your health, your happiness, and your future. And if you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, drop a comment below with the word connected so I know you're here. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos. Now that you've learned about these 7 signs, take a moment to reflect on where you stand. Are you moving through life with strength, energy, and confidence? Or have you noticed subtle changes that might be warning signs? The good news is that most of these factors, your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress levels, and social connections, are within your control. Your future isn't set in stone, and the choices you make today can have a profound impact on how many years you have ahead of you and how well you live them. Here's the thing, aging is inevitable, but how you age is up to you. If you've recognized areas where you need to improve, don't wait for a doctor to tell you it's time to make a change. Start now. Take more walks, even if it's just around your living room. Strengthen your muscles with simple exercises. Prioritize good sleep by creating a calming bedtime routine. Stay socially connected, even if it's just a phone call or a wave to a neighbor. And find ways to manage stress, whether it's through deep breathing, meditation, or simply laughing more. The goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live better. Because at the end of the day, longevity isn't just about the number of years you have left, but the quality of life you experience in those years. Every small step you take today can lead to a healthier, more vibrant tomorrow. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.